you get a cold. Namely, we had an issue with when they had the big tsunami after the earthquake, and our supply chain was very, very stretched as we would get material from Daikin. So, yeah, that's one thing that I would be worried about is material supply availability. And then the second one, we also talked about was 3D printing. I think 3D printing of fluoropolymers is the next big thing.
So let's imagine that a fluoropolymer 3D printing technology comes to market. It works. People are excited about it. What kind of effects would you expect that to have on the marketplace, positive or negative, in type?
Well, I would say positive. It would increase the market share. The market in general for fluoropolymers, because it would be easier for an engineer to devise a very challenging geometry and have it done, soon, with very little effect on barriers of entry when it comes to tooling costs, right? So I think that having more accessibility to the materials would have an incredible potential of growth. The second thing I on the negative side is it would affect injection molding more than anything else. A lot of people are just used to opening up a catalog and ordering from a catalog. And when it comes to trying to make a change here or there to that catalog offer, well, it's a very difficult way to do that. So you kind of have to adapt your process to what's being offered. But if somebody is thinking out of the box when it comes to a process at Lam Research or Applied Materials, they I think will be the first people to migrate from an injection molded component to a 3D printed component.
Okay, so that's all very interesting, and I'm wondering, in your opinion, how disruptive would 3D printing in fluoropolymers be to the existing product suppliers in the marketplace? The reason I ask is because I can imagine a 3D printer could be purchased by the end users, and so they start to create in-house pieces that they would have formerly sourced from others. Or additionally, you might have new entrants to the marketplace who specialize in 3D printing and hence take some supply opportunities away from legacy manufacturers. So I'm curious your sense of what is the likely disruption and what is the risk to existing manufacturers based on 3D and its potential impact.
Well, I think it can be very significant. Just that Blockbuster and Kodak, right? When they totally dismissed digital cameras or Netflix. I think that anybody who is in the injection molding of fluoropolymers needs to look at this and perhaps be at the forefront of the development, because it can be very disruptive. It can, long term, it could put you out of business. I think that the best way to protect yourself against that is by offering a large breadth of products that are not only just injection molded or rotational molded or compression molded, but you need to look into emerging technologies, but then look at what is the best way that I'm going to serve my customer. A lot of customers are becoming more and more price sensitive. And so you want to be able to offer them a complete solution, not just a product.